Right, let's have a look at this new training from Uriel we got in the previous part. Hello, hello, a messenger from Megadimension. Great Overlord, I bring you urgent news. What's with all the commotion? Those calling themselves gods have invaded the Underworld. What? Gods? Hey, that's goddess to you. We're CPUs. Oh, and we didn't come invading his stuff either. Looks like we arrived in another dimension. Well, we did head for the largest place around, but there sure are a lot of evil-looking people here. Are you sure this isn't some sinister organization's lair? And to think this happened because Neptune found a suspicious-looking game to play. Huh? This is my fault? This is so cliché. We got sucked into the TV screen after it lit up while playing a mysterious game, and now we're in the TV world and we have to fight shadows. That's supposed to be cliché? I'm surprised at how relaxed you girls are. For calling yourselves gods, I was expecting someone more haughty to have arrived. Read my lips. We're not gods, we're goddesses. CPUs. Capiche? And what are you goddesses doing here in the Underworld? Oh, Underworld. Now that you mention it, this place is so underworldy. They apparently don't know much about the Underworld. Whoops, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Neptune, and I am the CPU of Planetune. My name is Noire, and I'm the CPU of Last Station. Hope to be of acquaintance. That's a strange phrase. I am Vert, and I am the CPU of Leanbox. My hobby is playing games, and I love all genres available, from shooters to BLs and more. Shooters? BL? I'm Blanc, Louis CPU. My hobby is reading books. Wait a sec, we can add more stuff to our introduction? And I should... No, you wait a sec. I haven't went through my introduction yet. I haven't went through. Gone would be a better word. Sorry there. Nice to meet you. The name's Uzume Nobushi. I'm a CPU, just like them. You could have said whereof, you still are Planetune CPU. I have extensive knowledge of the heavens and the human world too, but I've never heard of anything similar to what you said there. Yep, we just wandered in here from another world, I think. You think? You guys really aren't taking your situation seriously, are you? Well, Nep wouldn't ever do that. Don't mind Neptune, she's always like this. There you go. I must say though, we aren't actually in need of help now. We aren't? Where'd I get aren't from? We are actually in need of help now. Tch, I'm already up to here with Trillion, and now I have unknown guests. Trillion? This world is... Stop! I feel a wall of text coming. All you need to say is yada yada or blah blah. What? I have no idea what you're saying. Come on, don't mind the details. Try it. That'll help the translator save space here. I really don't know what you're saying, but here I go. Yada yada. Blah blah. I see, so that's what's going on now. Gotcha! Trillion isn't getting away with all of this. It's just, Nep's just like, what? I didn't expect that to work, so I expected her to be like, nah, I don't get it, I don't understand, but that really worked, alright. That's quite the predicament. There's no way I can turn a blind eye to what's going on knowing that. Wait a minute, did you really understand what's going on with that? Like I said, don't mind the details. But that's a bit of a problem, not being able to fight it directly. If so, maybe we can assist the overlords with their training. Hey, good idea! So we're gonna help the overlords train. Sounds like a plan. That is a gracious offer, but... since we don't know how to return back to our world yet, how about you keep us here? In exchange, we'll help with the training. Of course, if there are other things we can help with, you're free to let us know. We have no intention of staying here on your goodwill alone. They seem to lack any seriousness, and are as shady as anyone can be, but I do sense an unusual power coming from them. At least, none of them seem evil in nature. They're saying they're willing to help me with training, so I suppose having them around won't be a problem. Alright, let me welcome all of you in as special trainers. Well, I see no harm in hanging around here, so I've got nothing to say. I think that's a good idea. It will liven up the castle a bit more. They don't look like bad kids. Fall asleep every time she's around. I'm so happy to see so many guests come at once. Coming from another dimension, that's quite interesting. I'd like to speak more with all of you on it. There we go, Cerberus agrees. So, will you help us, goddesses from another dimension? Well, if you really need the help, I don't see why not. Leave the training schedule to me. I'll put together something that will make your training more efficient. I'm quite interested to see what kind of training the Overlord goes through. Well now, I guess I better show you what I'm made of. I'll train you all to be strong and cool, so be ready. I appreciate your help. While here, you're free to use the castle as you need. Yay! Thanks, Mr. Frankenmonster. That's right, I haven't introduced myself yet. Wait a minute. I thought the Yadda-Yadda bit was supposed to explain everything. Ahem. I am Zeabolos, the Great Overlord ruling over the Underworld. Zeabolos. Two-tongue twister to me. How about just Z-Man for short? Sounds good? Stop making up names for me. What's with their hypertension? It must be indicative of their dimension. I'm getting tired already. There we go then! Oh, they didn't appear. Well, we'll try a miracle, because that's what I wanted to look at. So you've come. I don't even know what that word is. Licentious? I don't know. Woman of the fallen ones, you will now undergo a trial prepared by God in his infinite mercy. Through his divine blessing, even the foul, base, lustful desires you harbor may yet be purified. Oh my, little winged cutie, you're getting into this, aren't you? What's with this disturbing smile of yours? Disturbing? Dear me, how rude. I'm just excited by the punishing training we're about to take part in. What were you planning to say? Oh, come now. Let's not get bogged down in little things. Although, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. After all, you've got little things all over. Up there, down there. What? I can tell you and I are going to be best of friends, Wingy. Not so close. Not so close. Get away from me, you shameful. I almost feel sorry for him, but, well, good luck.
I can't wait. Nothing to it. Look at me.
We got an excellent out of it.
So happy.
Let's have a look at the training again. See if we get any of the Neptunia characters.
Good morning, cutie.
No. No Neptunia characters have appeared. So let's do what we're mainly gonna... Ooh, I haven't done the stats, have I? That would have been bad, wouldn't it? Right, what we want is... We want our solid mind for sure. We want... we don't really need armor strike. Because Trillion is effectively dead at this point. I need to sneeze, it's dead. So we'll skip armor strike because I won't need it. We don't really need ambush. We don't even need final sprint. We'll get the XP boost just because... That's it, end of the sentence, just because physical boost, I guess. Fair and square, eagle eye, whatever. Ace, yeah, challenger. Doesn't really matter at this point, does it? I don't want that, that's rubbish. Far Cry, yeah. Do, I guess. Active, we still want our normal things of charge, flame dragon. I want star prayer because I want something to attack with at range, so... Aerial Pierce to move around, that's it. We'll still get Thunder Ray to level 2. And then we'll just get attack up to like 400 or something. And then that'll be it in terms of what we want there. Just got so much XP, it doesn't really matter what we do with it. And Trillion's effectively dead, so we don't need to get that much. 450, get speed up. Don't know what I'm doing right now. Come on! Can't I just enter a number and be like, 450 please? Right, what else do I want? Pretty much it. Well, may as well get critical hit, I suppose. Anything else that we want? I mean, we may as well get armor strike then. May as well get final sprint if we can. It's like we may as well get these things. Get Star Prayer up to its max level so I can do it at the maximum range. That's it, I'll just spend the rest on attack then or something like that. Shouldn't take long because we're running out of aura. And the rest on speed. There we go then. That'll do me.
I'm going to get stronger.
Indeed you are. Okay. This is what we're going to be doing for the main bulk of all the overlords now, is just spamming interact. I'm pointing at the screen again. You can't see me pointing, so that's irrelevant. Yeah, we're just going to be spamming interact because it'll get the affection up, which I need to get the true ending, and it'll get the scenes, so...
Hey, what next?
Bing!
See you tomorrow.
I'm going to keep checking the training, though.
Oh my, you're looking good today.
There's a Blanc, there's a Nep. We'll go with Nep. You ready, Missy? You're gonna be dancing in the wind. Dancing is one of my many things I'm good at, especially a slow, sensual dance that wraps all the men around my little finger. What's that in the wind? Blades, are you starting to get scared? More like excited to dance with countless blades whirling around me. Danger just sets me to burning. Sets you to burning, okay. Oh, I can hardly wait. My body's aching with desire. Hurry, let's dance. Now that's the spirit. Alright, let's see what dances you have to show.
Now then, let's begin.
Nep!
Sexy.
There we go, there was Nep.
So, see you tomorrow.
We'll try and do all of them. At least once, because we don't need the training, do we? We know this.
What are we going to do today?
There's a Blanc, we'll get a Blanc. Oh, goodness, shiny, sharp spikes all over you. All over the ground. This has all the makings of an exquisite danger play session. I'm afraid, Lady Ashmedia, that the activity may not involve quite the stimulation you seem to anticipate. Rather, what you must do is float in the air. Adjust your magic flow so as not to fall onto the mountain of needles. Well, that's boring and easy. Easy, you say? It's trickier than it looks to regulate one's magical output. Even for you, Lady Ashmedia, I fear it may be a bit outside your capabilities. Oh my, you sure do know how to get me fired up. I'll show you just how capable I am, my cute dragon. Far be it from me to stand in the way of such confidence. Now, let us begin.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, it's Vert, not Blanc.
Amazing. Spicy.
Fair enough.
I feel
Image is so small, it's hard to tell.
See you tomorrow. Did you sleep
Yeah,
well?
it's definitely Vert there. Let's go Uzume with Flame Dodge. Oh my, little Zeabolos, what kind of naughtiness might you have in store for me? Do you always have to be so sensuous? That aside, your task is to dodge the fireballs raining down from the sun in the sky. So this is just fleeting fire torture, not really my thing. You sure you don't have anything where I can be the one administering the flames? Quit clowning around and get out there. Okay, so impatient.
I can't
Uzume!
wait. Oh my, so good. That went well.
Uriel's whatever that is. Joy! Elma and Uriel. I made these sweets, and I was hoping you would try them out. What? These to me? Oh, you don't like sweets? No, I love them. Oh, thank goodness. Well, then can you please tell me how they tasted later? Why, yes, definitely. I will definitely let you know. Why is he laughing so much? It's weird. Ah, yes. She gave me handmade sweets. That can only mean one thing. That she wanted to give you some sweets. And that's... Great Overlord, I was here from when Elmer gave you the sweets. So you've seen what happened. But if you did, then you'd know Lady Elmer gave me handmade sweets just for me. And that points to only one conclusion. Lady Elmer holds affection towards me. Are you an idiot? I'm surprised how you came up with that conclusion without facts. Elmer makes those sweets to pass out to everyone within the castle. Huh? She gave some to Baphomet and the castle guards too. Oh my, did you think you were special? Too bad, isn't it, my little chicken wing? Each time she learns a new recipe from the maids, she goes around hanging out the one she made. No. Fool. Oh. Let's get rid of this fatigue, though. Using the items, the Genkis we got. Oh, I forgot about these. We'll have a look at them later. Get rid of all of it straight away. Boom, gone. Okay, who we got? We've still got Blanc, and we've still got Noire. We'll do Noire. What kind of play do you have lined up this time? What kind of play do you have lined up this time? Yeah. Your task is to create as many magic wards as you can, to the utmost limits of your magical ability. Oh, now you're talking. Pushing the limits of my magic sounds intoxicating. I can just imagine it. The pain starting to build as I strain to squirt out my last reserves of magic. Your enthusiasm is appreciated. Now then, let us begin.
Looking forward to it.
Noire!
Look at me. Pretty good. See you.
Right, we just need a Blanc now, don't we? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Missy, time to review. Aim for the target, just like I taught you. Fine, I'll break it into tiny, itty, bitty, little pieces. Here I go. Right on target. Excellent precision. Feels like there's still something missing. Indeed, it appears Lady Ashmedia is favoring accuracy over strength. You ought to be capable of more power than that. You ain't holding back, are you, Missy? Whether it's the battlefield or in the sheets, it's no fun unless you give it everything you've got. Trust me, I don't hold back. Maybe not, but when you release your power, it's almost like you hesitate for a second. Why would I hesitate? Don't you know how much I'm looking forward to giving Trillian its punishment? Ashmedia, try firing at the target one more time. Sure, I don't mind putting on a little show for you all. There. I knew it. Just before you let go, you reel in your magic ever so slightly. Are you sure you're not nervous about unleashing your attack somewhere deep down inside? Nervous? Why would I? Ashmedia? Maybe I am. I wonder, why am I frightened when I imagine missing the target? You're frightened of missing? Is that why she subconsciously shifts to boosting accuracy over strength? But why? You're powerful enough. If you let loose with full force, there's no way you can miss. Yes, I know that, and yet... Well, that's why we're here, right? Even if you miss, there are no issues. It's all part of training. Go ahead, focus your energy and let loose with all your strength. All my strength? That's right, I can vouch that your attacks are accurate, no matter what. Alright. If you truly insist. Now, Ashmedia, show me your true power. Calm yourself, Ashmedia. Right, I'm going to punish Trillian with these very hands. I'm going to squeeze him and tear him and rend its insides out. Takes out half the castle. Boom. Ah, yes, I can feel the fire burning deep down. The magic is swelling up inside her. Here I go. Yep, half the castle destroyed. To think that she had such reserves of energy inside her. Well, guess Missy here had it in her all along. Well done, Ashmedia. Ah, that felt wonderful. I had no idea it was so intoxicating to let all your power run free. Why was I ever holding back in the first place? Any thoughts? Oh, who knows? I can barely think straight right now. In the good way. Ah, but that was glorious. I'd forgotten my body was capable of such pleasure. It'd be selfish to keep all this ecstasy to myself. Shall I share? Where's share come from? Share a portion with you, little Zeabolos? No, I'm fine. What a shame. Well, I've got plenty, so if you ever change your mind... Oh dear. Dear brother, did you see Mr. Angel around? You mean Uriel? No, not at all. I wonder where he went. It's about time to change his bandages. You don't have to work that much for him. Let the doctor handle it. But dear brother, it seems Mr. Angel doesn't get along well with our doctor. He goes pale when seeing him. A chicken-livered... fine. I'll find him and I'll sternly let him know to go to the doctor by himself. You return to your room, okay? What's he up to? What's he doing? Or is he just being stubborn? So there you are. What's with the sighing? Great Overlord! I can't believe how much of a bother you are. Isn't it time to be training right now? Why are you planning by sneaking behind me like that? Are you stupid? Why would I sneak behind a puny, broken-winged angel like yourself? Puny? How much more are you planning to slander me? Hate to say this, but maybe you're pushing yourself too hard. I don't need your pity. What a disgrace. Despite our long history as enemies, we have a truce now. Why don't you accept my honest concern? How absurd. You're my friend and ally's Michael's nemesis. Michael? Don't tell me you've forgotten his name. Of course I remember. After all, I gained rights to the throne for defeating him. What words of horror. Ah, God, how truly painful this tribulation is that you have borne upon your faithful. To entrust my life to my friend's nemesis. Michael, his powers and swordsmanship made it look as if he was dancing. It was truly a sight to behold, even as an enemy. Even if it was only for a moment, that was the first time I sensed I'd been defeated by an enemy. Yes, he was truly the most beautiful and strongest among the heavens. A true warrior. After many exchanges with him, I felt a sense of calm and excitement at the same time. Our skills were even, and the battle was fierce. Nobody could guess the victor. A small rift could turn the tide of battle. After the ordeal, his blade reached my throat. The wound was deep, and my blood was sprayed about the battlefield. A true critical. I would expect no less from my friend Michael. But that blow determined our fate. My blood also spread onto him and covered his eyes. What? As he cut me, he left himself open. I thrust my blade deep into his chest. He dropped to his knees and slumped to the ground, never to rise again. Impossible. That ended the battle. Victory upon the battlefield can come and go in an instant. Death lurks behind what may look like an advantage. Oh, so close. He must have been cursing himself. But nothing was fated. All that happened was we both fought with all our might. Fate is intangible and random. There's no way it should determine victory in battle. And upon his death, he also said this. You have won this battle. Be proud that you have defeated Michael, and tell the tale to future generations. Ah, Michael, what grace. He is indeed the one proper to have the sun behind his back. As such, I can say without any ego that I defeated him with my own strength. That is my way of praising and honouring his death. Michael must not have regretted his death. He fought with grace and accepted death with grace. He was too good to be an angel, but if he wasn't one, I doubt he would have had the opportunity to battle to the death like that. If this was God's plan, then I'm willing to thank God as a fallen one for bringing this about. Ah, God, you have given Michael the greatest honour. And to hear of my friend's valour in this world where despair reigns, I thank you, dear God, for your loving sympathy upon me. What are you? How dare you strike me? Idiot, before you thank God, thank me for telling you of your friend's death. Seeking thanks, are you? Exactly what I would expect from a fallen one. Learn to be humble, you lowlife. Same to you, not a single word of thanks from you despite caring for your words? Wounds. Words. Makes no sense. You're worse than a fallen one's bane. Why you? Oh my. Now where has my little feathery friend gone to? That voice. Oh, if it isn't my dear Zeabolos. Ashmedia, I thought you were training. Well now, of course I'm doing that, but first, have you seen our little feathery friend? You mean Uriel? He's right, where did he go? He's such a player. And just when things were getting interesting, he got all embarrassed. What kind of training were you two going through? What do you mean by that? Just any normal hands-on training. If you see him around, can you let him know that our lesson isn't done yet? Bye now. I suppose I can feel a bit sorry for him. Terrible.
Did you sleep well?
Right, there's no one that we haven't done. That's fine. So let's go interact.
So fun.
Ching.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Do. Well, we want a blonde.
Did you sleep
That's
well?
a blonde. Alright, Missy. First, we've got to get you blindfolded. Oh my, are we about to play a naughty game? If that's how you want to think of it, sure. Now, the deal is, you've got to swat aside all my attacks while keeping the blindfold on the whole time. Think you're up for it? Oh, sounds thrilling. I'm game if you are. That's the spirit, Missy. I think this is going to be fun for the both of us.
Now then, let's begin.
Blonde!
Next! More! Not bad.
There we go. Oh, castle exploration with Uzume. Oh, there's actually scenes with them. I didn't expect that. That's awesome. That's Uzume? Hey, if this isn't Z-Man, what are you doing wandering around over here? Well, this castle is pretty huge and I wasn't sure where things were, so I was just doing some exploring. I know. Now that you're here, do you mind showing me around the place? Me? Well, I don't mind, but... Great. So is there any place in the castle you can recommend? There are a lot of places to see, but... Where should we go with the core? We've got to go see the core with Uzume. Why don't I show you the room where the Underworld core is secured? Underworld core? It's what supports the Underworld, a heart, so to speak. It's not something just anyone can lay their eyes on. So that means you trust me, right? Huh, you're making me blush. It's this way, follow me. Oh, amazing, I didn't expect a place like this in the castle. Oh my, how adorable. I do believe bringing you here was well worth it, just to see your innocent response. I'm glad to see you're enjoying the place. If you want to see more later, feel free to let me know. Cool, thanks a lot, Z-Man. That's awesome, Uzume necklace.
See you tomorrow.
Ooh. What's this Uzume necklace then?
Let's have fun today.
Let's go have a look. Set equipment. Uzume necklace. Ooh, got some speed and some cap from that. Awesome. Got loads of DLC, by the way. Loads. It's stupid. I think we got a skill from Fairy Fencer as well, somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have like a kangaroo. Why didn't I see this earlier? We have like a kangaroo. Let's have a look. What's this? Move and attack an enemy in range. So we move and attack it. So we're going to move to where something is and attack it at the same time. Just like a kangaroo. Awesome. Panty peeler. Defeat an enemy with a skill to drop panty. Right. I think this one is the Fairy Fencer F1. Devil Envoy, invincible for 5 turns and half defense. Meh. It's Devil Bind. Not sure. I will? No, I always have that. And they're the ones I got. So we got like a kangaroo. Like a kangaroo. Awesome. I'm so excited about that, oddly. Right, what do we need to do? Nothing else there, do we? We're pretty much done there in terms of that, so let's interact.
So fun.
Ching.
I worked up a sweat.
Do.
What are we going to do today?
Interact.
So fun.
When I want some more Neptunia stuff, it'd be awesome. I really didn't expect more scenes. I thought that was it. With just the training, that was like, that's
Good
it.
morning,
That's all we've got, but no.
So fun.
Hopefully they unlock through this as well. Otherwise we're going to have to do some training just to see them.
I worked up a sweat.
Which would be worth it. But I no, because I need the
sleep?
affection.
Oh my.
I really do.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We'll get the tokens up to 20. And then
What are we going to do today?
get some more stuff. Oh, hello. Ah, there you are. I was looking for you. What is it, Ashmedia? Do you have any interest in gardening? Gardening? No, not really. That's too bad, but I bet you could learn to like it. Look at this. What is that? A seed with wings? Not something you see every day, is it? It's a seed from the tree in the heavens called Sephiroth. And there's a legend that says those who pledge their love under the Sephiroth will be bound together forever. Ah, how romantic. Wait, don't tell me you got that seed from... That's right, our dear winged cutie was carrying it. He said he kept it this whole time as a charm, as proof of his faith that would one day meet the one he was destined for. Sappy, right? And dare I ask why you have it? He was heading off for with a big dopey grin on his face to give it to Elmer as a present. I just had to snatch it. Uriel can't seem to keep luck on his side. Oh dear, did I do something wrong? No! You did well. I wonder if this would grow in the Underworld as well. Who knows, but I'm curious of what kind of tree it would turn into. I know, right? How about we plant it together? Alright, we can plant it at the corner of the garden. I don't know how many years it's been since I stuck my hand in damp soil. It's fun once in a while. Careful not to damage the roots or any other plants. Yes, I'll watch out. Oh my, what's this? A worm, it's an earthworm. Calm down, it's not gonna bite you. But it's disgusting. Worms are an essential force in maintaining healthy soil. It's not fair to judge them just by their appearance. You're not bothered by it? I used to play in the dirt all the time with my older brother. Besides, men aren't usually bothered by worms in general. Go on, put it back in the earth. If you insist. Oh, and look, there's a snail. You can't handle worms, but you're fine with snails? I mean, it's got a shell, doesn't it? It's cute. Yes, but the part sticking out from the shell, isn't all that different from a worm. What? It's totally different. How should I put it? One succulent, the other's slimy. I'm not following you. I'm glad Ashmedia is happy, even if I feel like I'm a little kid again. I wonder when it flowers, what it'll look like. I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask Uriel. No, I think it's better not to know in advance, don't you? I suppose. Say, little Zeabolos, how about we come and see this again when the flower blooms? Yes, let's. By the time anything blooms from this, I imagine everything will be over. By then, I'll be gone, but I suppose there is no harm in imagining about the future. At least for now. Oh.
Oh.
Went shopping with Ashmedia.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bam, bam, bam. Oh no. I seem to be drawn here. Is it because I want to dwell on what's happened? Pathetic. Flowers? Someone must have come ahead of me. I don't see these flowers around the castle, but they are quite beautiful. It seems to liven up the grave. Flowers. I didn't think about that. That must prove I'm simply here wallowing in my own thoughts. I should bring something the next time I come. Excuse me. Thank you for waiting. Did you find it in the storage room? Yes, I did. Here. Yes, that's the liquor I was looking for. I thought I kept it in my room, but I suppose Baphomet must have stowed it away. I'm glad to have found it for you. Thank you for the trouble. You're free to go now. As you command. I was planning on drinking this with brother, but that never came about. I should bring this to everyone's grave tomorrow. Flowers. It seems like someone came ahead of me again. But who would come aside from me? It's probably Ruche. It would feel like something... Oh, throat's going. Feel like something Ruche would do. That was weird. Quite the view here. Brother, overlords, stay here with me for a few drinks. These flowers. I've seen them somewhere before. Now, where could it be? Wait, now I remember. So, this is where it's from. Great Overlord! So, then you were the one bringing flowers to the graves, Ruche. What are you talking about? I see, well, never mind. What brings you here? Do you have time to just idly wander about like that? Because of the Ring of the Tyrant, the results from the training have increased quite well. Ashmedia seems well prepared, and there's little for me to say now. That's why things have been quiet for me. Is that so? With the time I have now, I naturally gravitate to the gravesite, and each time I go there, I find beautiful flowers? Flowers, I wanted to say. Flowers placed upon the graves. It caught my attention, and as I kept seeing them, I finally remembered these were the flowers brother liked. No matter whether it was to cheer up Elmer, make his wife happy, or for the birth of his child, it was always these flowers. Do you remember these flowers placed beside your bed when you were born? Are you stupid? Like I would even know that at birth. That's true. If Father really liked these flowers, he should have grown them in the garden instead of picking them out here. I'm sure he wanted to pick them with his own hands while looking at the view and thinking about who it was for. He probably made the bouquet of flowers to make people smile and bring everyone together. How sentimental, and you call yourselves men. Is it that strange? I think he's being kind without being a pushover. I actually like it. I wasn't asking for your opinion, you know. You're right. I overspoke. Apologies. I told you, stop apologizing so easily. Even if you are a wimp, you still are a Great Overlord. You're supposed to be the strongest in the Underworld. You're also my admiration. Doesn't mean that I admire you. Don't get the wrong idea, you hear? Of course. After being told day after day how much of a wimp I am, it would be hard to mistake what you said. I don't recall saying it that much to you. I looked up to the previous Great Overlord. I believed I would be stronger than anyone and fear no one as long as I became the Great Overlord. Make me believe what you believed in. Act like the Great Overlord. That's supposed to be my goal. Understood. I'll do my best. I want to become stronger. If I'm going to set a goal, it has to be number 1. I don't want to be second or third. Once I'm the Great Overlord, I'm going to come here and laugh out loud that I'm number 1, and that I'm the Great Overlord Ruche. This hill. No, to protect what we see in these flowers, we first need to defeat Trillian. My throat is going weird. I can feel something like it's almost like there's something at the back of it. It's really bizarre. Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Ashmedia work herself out. Did you give up on defeating it yourself? You're the one who set the order. Oh, and I didn't give up. I just have a plan now. My plan is to take the ring from Ashmedia after she's tired from fighting Trillian. Taking from the weak. Not a bad plan at all. I'll keep this out of Ashmedia's ears. What? Are you trying to make me feel grateful to you? Sounds like a plan. If you become the next Great Overlord, you need to be at least a little thankful for me, right? Pretty sly of you. Not a bad plan at all. Well then, if you have the time, why don't you learn some skills in gravekeeping? I'll have you stay here forever. That doesn't sound bad at all. Right. Yes, I can't wait.